IMF's big alert on AI. Up to 40% of jobs could be at risk. In the silence of the night, when the world is asleep, thousands of servers stay awake. Algorithms keep making decisions without stopping. Emails are sending auto-replies. Reports are getting generated on their own. And somewhere, a silent change is shifting the ground beneath our jobs. The question isn't whether AI has arrived or not. The question is, when you go to the office tomorrow, will your chair still be there, or will an intelligent system be sitting behind it? With that fear, that curiosity, and that reality, the International Monetary Fund has issued an alert that has captured the whole world's attention. The International Monetary Fund, which we know as the IMF, and its managing director Kristalina Georgieva have given a serious warning about the growing impact of AI. According to a detailed IMF study, around 40% of jobs worldwide could be affected by AI. In advanced economies, this figure could reach up to 60%. This is not just an estimate. It's a signal of a structural shift. Entry-level jobs, routine tasks, repetitive work. These could be the first to come under the grip of automation. The IMF has described this change as a tsunami for the labor market. A tsunami arrives suddenly, moves fast, and changes a lot in its path. AI could do something similar. Banking, legal drafting, content creation, customer support, manufacturing, logistics. In every sector, AI tools are being integrated rapidly. Companies are adopting AI to cut costs and raise productivity. Chatbots are replacing call centers. Machine learning models are detecting fraud. Generative AI is creating marketing content. The question is, who will pay the price for these efficiency gains? The IMF estimates that AI could increase global growth by up to about 0.8%. This is not a small figure. In a global economy worth trillions of dollars, 0.8% means a massive output gain. That means AI is not only a threat, it is also an opportunity. But the distance between opportunity and inequality is very small. If policies are not right, productivity will rise, profits will rise, but jobs will shrink, wages will stagnate, and inequality could increase. Kristalina Georgieva said at the India AI Impact Summit that for countries like India, AI can become a big opportunity. She mentioned the vision of Viksit Bharat and the target of becoming a $30 trillion economy by 2047. She said that if technology is adopted the right way, if skill development is prioritized, and if digital infrastructure is strengthened, then AI can become a growth engine. But if preparation doesn't happen, the same technology can also create an employment crisis. India's situation is unique. We have a young population, digital public infrastructure, like Aadhaar, UPI, and massive internet penetration, has already created a strong base. The startup ecosystem is growing fast. AI adoption is visible everywhere. Healthcare, agriculture, fintech, education. But India also has a huge number of entry-level jobs. The BPO sector, data entry, junior coding roles, basic analytics. All of these can fall within the scope of automation. IMF research says that in emerging markets, around 40% of jobs could be affected by AI. In developed economies, this can go up to 60% because there are more cognitive and knowledge-based roles there that AI can augment or replace. This does not mean that 40% of people will become unemployed. It means roles will change. Tasks will be redefined. Some jobs will end, some will transform, and some entirely new roles will be created. Meanwhile, Infosys Chairman Nandan Nilekani has shared a different perspective. He said the AI revolution will not remain limited to writing code. In the future, the focus will be on orchestrating AI systems, integrating them into business processes, and creating large-scale impact. He believes AI will bring a more fundamental shift than past technological changes, like the smartphone revolution or cloud computing. Nandan Nilekani estimates that AI could create 170 million high-growth jobs globally. AI engineers, data scientists, AI leads, forensic analysts, forward-deployed engineers, AI ethicists. These are all emerging roles. But at the same time, he also accepted that roles like basic coding, manual QA testing, and repetitive back-end work may become less relevant. This is the paradox. On one side, the risk to jobs. On the other side, the creation of jobs. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report also shows a similar picture. The expectation is that due to automation and AI, some traditional roles will disappear, but new digital and tech-enabled roles will be created. The challenge is, can the workforce reskill as fast as technology is evolving? The skill gap can become the biggest risk. AI has been called a double-edged sword. One edge raises productivity. The other edge can raise inequality. High-skilled workers can leverage AI tools and become even more productive, increasing their income. Low-skilled workers, whose tasks are easily automatable, can face displacement. If governments do not intervene in time, the wage gap can widen. In India's context, this becomes even more sensitive. Here, every year, lakhs of young people enter the job market. Entry-level roles are a stepping stone for them. If those very roles begin to shrink, the social impact can also be large. That is why the IMF has clearly said countries must invest in skill development, reskilling, and lifelong learning. The education system must move away from rote learning toward problem-solving and critical thinking. AI will not affect only white-collar jobs. In manufacturing, robotics and computer vision are changing quality control. In agriculture, AI-based crop monitoring systems are optimizing yield. In healthcare, AI diagnostics are helping doctors. In the legal sector, contract review is being automated. In media, content generation tools are creating headlines. This change is silent, but it is widespread. Another big question is data privacy and regulation. AI models are trained on massive data. If data governance is not strong, the risk of misuse can increase. Deepfakes, misinformation, algorithmic bias. All of these can affect social stability. That is why the IMF and other global institutions are talking about a balanced approach. Innovation should not be stopped, but unchecked growth should not be allowed either. AI adoption will also affect the economic geography. Countries with strong digital infrastructure, a research ecosystem, and venture capital can benefit more. Others can fall behind. This can reshape global inequality too. For India, this moment is critical. We have scale, talent, and policy momentum, but execution is equally necessary. Kristalina Georgieva also said that fast economic growth creates new jobs. If AI raises productivity, overall demand can rise too. New industries can develop. Green energy, smart cities, digital services. AI can play a central role in all of these, but this transition will be smooth only if workers get transition support. The responsibility of the corporate sector is not small either. If companies adopt AI only for cost cutting and do not focus on workforce planning, social backlash is possible. An inclusive AI strategy is needed, with a roadmap to upskill employees. Universities and institutions will also have to update curricula. AI literacy is no longer an optional skill. It is becoming an essential competency. The talk of risk to entry-level jobs scares young people the most. Fresh graduates are wondering, will their degree remain relevant? Will the traditional skills of an MBA, BTech, or BCom be enough? The answer is not simple. AI tools will automate repetitive tasks, but human judgment, creativity, empathy, and complex decision-making are still uniquely human strengths. Future jobs will be built on human-AI collaboration. The IMF's 40% figure is a wake-up call. It is not to create panic. It is to create preparation. Seeing AI as an enemy will not solve the problem. It must be adopted as a tool, but the tool is powerful. So guardrails are necessary. Policymakers must work immediately on labor laws, social security systems, and education reforms. In India, government initiatives like Digital India, Skill India, and Startup India are already running. If they are aligned with an AI strategy, a massive multiplier effect can happen. Digital skilling programs can be started in rural areas. MSMEs can be given incentives for AI adoption. AI integration in public sector projects can improve transparency. But every story has uncertainty. The history of technology shows that every industrial revolution has ended jobs and also created new jobs. From the printing press to electricity, from computers to the internet, every change created fear and then built a new normal. AI is probably that kind of change too, but the speed is unprecedented. Speed is the biggest challenge. Previous revolutions unfolded over decades. AI adoption is becoming exponential within a few years. Generative AI models reached millions of users within months. Companies are experimenting rapidly. This acceleration is faster than policy response. That is why institutions like the IMF are warning. So governments can take proactive steps. Today, whether you are a student, a professional, an entrepreneur, or a policymaker, AI will not ignore you. The question is, how do you approach AI? With fear or with preparation? The IMF's message is clear. Disruption is inevitable, but the outcome depends on policy choices and preparedness.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestion. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.